this is like nothing I've ever experienced. I know there were some analogies, like you said, 9/11. I saw this great tweet from this guy. His name is Shaan Wong. I don't know if you know who he is. He was the former CEO of Reddit. He was like an ex-Facebook guy,
yeah.
CEO of Reddit for a while. Really smart guy. I love following him on Twitter. He doesn't have that many followers, but he says a lot of smart shit that I just basically steal and then say myself later. And he was saying, he was like, the coronavirus thing is so different from like the last thing that felt like this was 9/11. And he goes, this is so much harder for Americans. He's like, because when it was 9/11, the response was all bravery, patriotism, action, revenge. It was all action things, and there was a clear, visible enemy. It was like, okay, this, sort of the terrorist, Bin Laden. You got this picture in your brain that you could sort of point it to. He's like, with this, we have an invisible enemy. You can't see the virus. You don't know who has it. You don't know who doesn't. So we all just have to hide. And the best course of action is inaction. And that's very strange for people. And it reminds me of this quote by Pascal, which is, it's like all of man's problems come down to, I'm butchering the quote, but it's like all of man's problems come down to the fact that he cannot sit alone in a room for 30 minutes. It's basically
I've
like
heard that.
being able to just sit in your house and chill. And it's so difficult for people.
It's funny. I was talking to a coworker. I'm like, there's two things that a lot of people want, and then they get it, and it freaks them out. And this is a little taste of that, which is people talk about retiring. They want enough money that they could retire. And a lot of people want to work from home, and I've gotten a lot of shit from the work from home crowd because I keep saying I hate this. I hate it. I love coming into the office and feeling energy. And I retired. Not retired. I've taken 8 months off at a time, and it gets boring fast. And what we're seeing now is that some people are. You can kind of taste it a little bit, and I personally hate it. And so.
Okay, I got the quote because I butchered it. All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone. Okay, that's the quote. I had to correct it because it's such a good quote.